come here before to look at the artifacts and stuff from the massacre of 1885, but I wanted to come here this time because they talk about the energy of libraries and stuff. I'm here at the Rock Springs Library on C Street, and I'm back here in this place where this is the massacre part. So I'm sitting on this bench right here, and this little book was on it. That's kind of funny. Okay, I'm in here, and I want to sit in here quietly because there's artifacts from the massacre that they found. You see the tokens and stuff? Can you see that? My shadow's in the way. Little china. Look at these soup bowls. Do you see that? Look at these little, I'm not sure. Look at this coin. Currency? Is it currency? And then this bottle that has corrosion on the lid. And this underneath, wondering what these, okay. And then they made, I'm hoping you can see these. The spoons for what? What were these for? Probably these were for probably smoking opium or something, I don't know. And then there's more over here. More like, at some point in time, somebody held the handles on this right here. What did they use it for? What were they cutting? I don't really know what these tools are for and what they put in this. But these are the things that the men had in their houses. They had these things in their homes. These homes, they got burned down. They weren't allowed to guard their homes without dying, without being killed. It was hardly a home. So I just wanted to sit in here quietly and just think about these things and sit quietly and see if anything comes up in the energy and the way it feels. I want to show you something. You see this house? I think that I have some video footage because somebody told me to come down here. I think this house, looking at the boards and all this here and how it's up against this bridge, I kind of think that this house is this on here. It's Lee's house, but somebody told me to go to Springs Drive and near Stagecoach and Springs Drive, and there's rubble, and I'm wondering if that's the remains of this house. I don't know why they would have sent me there. This was their Joss house. They had a small Joss house. You know, it looks like they must have burnt that down, but I have no idea where that was. This painting is a little bit creepy because I'm not sure why there's babies on the backs of these men. But they're all lining up to get on the train that's heading towards Evanston, towards Green River and Evanston. What I think is really neat is that they depicted this that makes me feel uncomfortable, and that's that these houses were built so close together, no yards between them. They're just house, 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 no yard, no yard, no yard. I don't understand what the artist was thinking when they were showing mothers handing over their babies. I'm not sure what that was about. Maybe something about the fact that the women and children were involved. This part's interesting because they're pulling the ship that brought the Chinese here. Your Q&H, and then in this little tiny train tracks, there's a little cart. Can you see that? I know we looked at these already. There's a lot of exaggeration here. Oh, even the conductor here. You see that conductor there? And then it's showing all these people lining up to get into the carts to get out of danger. And then I thought this was weird because it says Onstr, O-N-S-T-R. I wonder if the babies are on their backs because the hatred was so much that even the generations to come will still carry that hate from their parents. I really didn't plan to come in here to talk about this area, but I wanted to come in here and feel that energy. And knowing people actually held those things and used those things. That was their belongings. Eventually they would have departed from their belongings anyways, but somebody would have inherited it or something. And I can't believe how fine that china is. It's so pretty. They had a lot of shipments brought in from San Francisco to here. They were eating fish and eating the way they like to eat, not the Americanized diet. Going to the art gallery. I just came in here because they talk about how all libraries, most libraries have potential to be haunted or have higher energy. That's the City Hall building. Hi, how are you? Good, good. I saw them say that the oldest painting here was back here. And I'm not sure. Well, there's one from 1918, 1896. This one was donated from the class of 1957 by the Rock Springs High School. This is neat. 1938. They said over here, it was back here that was supposed to be like the oldest one. Let's see if we can find one that's pretty good and old. 1871. Oh, I think we might have found one. This looks really old. Stage Station, 1892. Let's see if we can see any others. What do you think about this? The same kind of concept. What is this? This one looks kind of Neo Force Wing right here. 1960s. Cheyenne rooms. Huh, they don't have dates on that one. The number 2 tipple. It's not dated, but to get that good of a vision, if they saw it live, it would have been early 1900s. Are you seeing my keeping the phone steady enough? Oh, lovely. 1846, but that might be a good old one. What about this one? Oh, 1937. Oh, that's beautiful. 1940s. This is cool. It's a 2-piece collection. That one and that one. Pretty cool. That's neat. That looks dreary and scary. Factory ruins. 1904. Do you see it? What kind of energy do you feel here? This is cool. See that? There's a lot of art here. This is just the first side. Wow, that's cute. Look at that one too. This is the elementary school area, it looks like. Now over here's where the art starts to get a little bit cringy. This doesn't give me great vibes. I think this one kind of creeps me out. It's like people thinking out of the box, which is art, right? That's right. That thing is cringy. What release trapped emotions do you have to create that kind of art? Not that it's bad, but it's just dark and creepy and cringy. This is really calm. This is interesting. Look at that. What is this? What is that? It is a map of, this is a map of Rock Springs. I like this one. It's called The Worldly Chapel. There's a wolf, a man who wants money. He's smoking a peace pipe. These people are getting it on. This guy looks like he's been dead a while. Cheating at cards. I'm surprised they don't have a band anywhere. You. I've seen enough. Let's go find some other parts of the library.